If you've got a bird feeder, or maybe several bird feeders in your yard here in Winneshiek County, in the wintertime, it's really fun to watch the different birds come in to eat. It's also neat to kind of see their different behaviors, and you'll soon notice if you follow them long enough that some birds are bigger bullies than others. Our most timid birds are usually going to be our smallest birds, like juncos and goldfinches, but that's not always the case. The black-capped chickadee is pretty bold, as small as it is, but the bigger birds are usually, the ones that kind of get to eat first, you might say. You would think that the blue jay, because just they're kind of famous for being bullies, would be the biggest bully out there, but that is not the case. If you watch the interaction between a blue jay and a red-bellied woodpecker, the red-bellied woodpecker is always going to win that, you might say, encounter. The reason being that researchers think that they spend most of their time banging their head against a tree trunk, and they don't mind, they don't get hurt if they're knocking heads with a blue jay, but the blue jays maybe not so much. So enjoy those dominant red-bellied woodpeckers at your feeders this winter. I was really surprised to see this eastern chipmunk out and about on December 10th this year. I don't think I've ever seen a chipmunk out here in Winneshiek County during the month of December before. Now, I guess it's not out of the realm of possibility because eastern chipmunks do not hibernate. But usually when cold weather comes about the middle of November, they've got their, all their seeds and acorns stored up in the pantries back in their cozy little dens, and they're just going to curl up with that pile of seeds by the fire, so to speak, and get a nice big stack of books to read and stay there all winter long and reappear normally about the end of March around here. But the winter's been so mild so far with no snow that at least this one little chipmunk decided to come out and get some fresh food. These bright red Staghorn Sumac seed heads still look quite beautiful, especially against the blue sky there. We can tell that this is Staghorn Sumac. If you look at the stems are covered with fine little kind of golden hairs, as you see right there, which kind of remind you of the velvet on a buck or a stag's antlers in the summertime. So that's why this is Staghorn Sumac. We do have another variety of sumac here in Winneshiek County called smooth sumac, and in that case those stems would not have any little hairs on them. They'd be totally smooth. These seeds off the Staghorn Sumac now are a favorite winter food for birds like the chickadees, downy woodpeckers, red-bellied woodpeckers will eat them. Any wintering robins or yellow-rumped warblers and eastern bluebirds also delight in eating those sumac seed heads, and we can crush them back in September when they were still full of flavor and make basically sumac lemonade, which is a pretty pink color. So might want to try that next September.